What's up, everybody? It's Bryan FreethePeople Duszczak, also known as Wolfpack One from the Illinois Sons of Liberty. Um, Talks to some of the guys today from Upper Command, and they highly recommended I put a video together for everybody, considering the fact that we have the NATO summits coming in Chicago. Uh, Take heed. I can't give you all the intel, but I'm going to give you enough intel to let you know that we're going to be avoiding this entirely. It's through the 18th and the 22nd on McCormick Plaza. It's about 30 minutes east of me, and we're putting out the alert. Stay north of Gurnee if possible, stay west of 355 if possible, and south of 100th, or as much as North Avenue if you're out in the burbs. So if you guys can do that for us, that'd be great because we are going to disavow any knowledge of your actions because we're not going to have any part of it. Volatile situation. We don't want to be considered instigators with recent activity and laws passed that some of you may be familiar with. Feel free to Google the NDAA and feel free to Google FEMA, and we'll just leave it at that. There will be more videos to come, but this one is on behalf of the Illinois Sons of Liberty. It's a disclaimer. Again, no participation. And the second half of this is be bug out ready. Bug out ready for the next 2 weeks. Um, I highly recommend keeping your stuff in your vehicle. If you have a backpack to keep it in, and what I mean by bug out ready would be, for example, this. Hopefully, you guys know that that's a really high rated gas mask. It's not full containment unit, although I have NBC equipment as well as filters. I recommend you keeping those on you. Don't want to spook anybody, but too volatile a situation for me. We'll just leave it at that. So bug out ready, have your equipment. Most of you guys know what that means. For the rest of you, keep trying to get through to your friends and family because things are looking really shady out there right now. Okay, so again, avoid the city completely for the next few weeks. If you work out there, keep your bug out stuff on you, as well as if you're anywhere near the burbs. If you're down in south, you'll be all right. You'll have enough time to react. If you're out west, you'll be all right. You'll have enough time to react. But those of you in that containment unit or closer, you're on defcon. Okay. So yeah, this is coming at you from Bryan FreethePeople Duszczak. Two more things. IllinoisSonsOfLiberty.com. If you're seeing this, you need to sign up. For all you 20,000 guys that have signed up over the years that have come and gone and come back again, get your shit together, get your buddies on board, sign back up, use legitimate information, quit being a douchebag, answer the emails, get a hold of your sector commanders. Sector commanders, take some effing responsibility. Make the call, quit being a wuss wuss, start passing out the flyers to your freaking locals and get this done. All right? We need 300 more guys in the next 2 weeks. So get it on board, get your stuff together, quit being a wuss wuss, get you hold of some vets, go to some meetings, go to some preppers groups, let them know that we're here, and we're here working as a constitutional, peaceful, unorganized militia. We are simply the men and women of any race, creed, or kind that are willing to stand up and stick to the oaths that most of us have taken. If you haven't taken the oath, you need to get a hold of your sector commander and literally take the oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America on record. If you need to sign it or make a video of it, I've done it 3 or 4 times, and I'm willing to do it again. That being said, get everybody on board. This is Mother's Day coming at you from Bryan FreethePeople Duszczak. If you like videos like this and you want to see more of them, feel free to come to the page and let them know because it's pretty important if you ask me. I don't know where the rest of you are sitting in the country right now, shaking like a leaf on a tree, but there's a lot of stuff going on out here in the city right now if you guys are watching what's going on. I know a lot of you awake, and hopefully this video will awaken some more people. So if you guys are representing, I've got my Ranger hat on, my Sons of Liberty tags made at the Army Surplus Store, representing the ILSL t-shirts, proud militia, if you can see that. And lastly, on this disclaimer, we also need you guys to specify, or I need to specify the fact that you need to go to illinois.gov. Go to the website, look up the gun laws in your area. Look up how to transport a weapon. We know you can't conceal carry, but if you just came back from shooting or hunting or purchasing or in movement of a sale legally, keep it legal, guys. As legal as humanly possible. We don't need any of that coming back to us that you guys made a dumb move out there. T-Mac will verify this. You know, the feds have already talked to a couple of us, not me myself directly, but some of the other big guys in the group, and you know, they made themselves known that they've watched over us. The good news is they're okay with us. We haven't done anything wrong. They know we're basically a bunch of regular everyday Joes, just concerned American volunteers. That's our motto right there. Friends, family, community, concerned American volunteers. We're ready to step up if the civil body politic puts us into place. Plain and simple. That's the Constitution. That's all we can do. Until then, we're a bunch of dudes getting together, trying to inform people that this is your God-given right. It's the Second Amendment. It's not just the right to bear arms. Our forefathers were all in militias. If you guys are familiar with some of the things that happened, that's why we call ourselves the Sons of Liberty, okay? Plain and simple. Look it up, do your history, get to know the Constitution, because that's the last thing we've got right now. And even that's being trampled quickly. Just saying, just saying. So outside of that, again, avoid the city, defense, no offense, and stay out of Dodge just during those days, and preferably a couple before and a couple after. And then lastly, bug out ready. We're upping it up a couple notches, hopefully with the DEFCON level, and I want approval from High Command. This is First Lieutenant Wolfpack 1 with the Illinois Sons of Liberty, also known as my true name, Bryan Duszczak, Bryan FreethePeople Duszczak on Facebook. May the force be with you guys. I really hope you take heed to what I'm about to say. I've got a clip that I actually wanted to play at the end of this. So off the record, this is my own personal feelings, not on behalf of the Illinois Sons of Liberty. Pretty darn close. But we'll see what you guys think about this.
Would it be possible that an American citizen then could be declared an enemy combatant and sent to Guantanamo Bay and detained indefinitely?
I think that as long as that individual, no matter who they are, if they pose a threat to the security of the United States of America, should not be allowed to continue that threat.
To the police and the military, when you signed up, you took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. But did you ever actually read that document? Was your oath sincere? Or were they just empty words? It's unfortunate that we would have to ask. But deep in your heart, I think you know exactly what I'm getting at. You're not stupid. You know full well that the government that you're working for has committed high treason. You know that they are criminals. You know full well that they have made themselves into enemies of the Constitution and of the people. You see what's happening, and you know where this is headed, and yet you continue to obey. So I ask you again, was your oath sincere? If so, when exactly were you planning to start honoring it? When exactly were you planning to start defending the Constitution? When everyone else is standing up? When it's popular? With your colleagues and your buddies? When you can do so without risking your job security? When it's easy? Where is the honor in that? Where is the honor in doing what's right only when you're pushed by the crowd? How is that courage? This is not a rhetorical question. Was your oath to defend the Constitution sincere? The real answer is in your actions, not in your words. And either way, history will remember.
Lastly, if you listen to the beginning of this video again, that song was played by an African American lesbian, and I think she's pretty badass. So SPLC, if you keep calling us a race group, a race hate group of any kind, If you look it up, there's the Sons of Liberty. Why? I'm Native American, chode. What is your major malfunction? We've called you before, you will not come on the air, and you will not let us defend ourselves. So at this point, you're the one who's using libel and slander to call us a hate group so that federal agents can use and call us as domestic terrorists. We will not be framed, we will not be set up in your shenanigans, okay? You need to have an agent, get online with our commander, and have a little talk, because this is not a hate group. By the way, Black, white, American, Native American, Latinos, Oriental. I know there's a few Islam, and I want to say that there are definitely a couple of the Hindi persuasion, and quite a few more have gotten a hold of us and are parts of the Illinois Sons of Liberty. So stop calling us a race group, okay? Nothing to do with that. I've got all my hair. I don't get into the whole Nazi thing, and that's actually what I oppose, okay? Not about it. Not going to happen on my watch. Not one drop of blood, not one shot fired if it's on my watch. And eventually, those of you that are here obscuring the forward progress of peace in this nation, the ones that are opposing the Constitution, you're the ones that need to watch out for the rest of us. There's 300 and give or take 10 million Americans right now, and about 3,000 people opposing it in high command that I feel if maybe we got their names out to the rest of the public, some guys might be changing their stories a little bit and might start acting in the benefit of the Constitution, because it's one thing to be on the SPLC list, and there's a lot of good people on that list, by the way, if you ever look at it. Some of them not so much. I mean, the bad guys. There's a big difference between people working for the Constitution and then people opposing it. Well, now you know. I'm here for it. Our guys are here for it. We've taken the oath. We'll take it again. It's those of you that are opposing that Constitution that need to watch out for the rest of America. Hopefully the tides are going to keep turning for the benefit of mankind. But hey, this was Brian. If you guys like what you see, please come to the IllinoisSonsOfLiberty.com website. Our commander T-Mac could definitely use a couple contributions just to get the ball rolling. We can get more videos out like this, keep everybody posted, get more people on board, and maybe teach the rest of the country how to start their own constitutional unorganized militia. All we can do is sit here and fold our hands and try to help out and be part of the community. Someday that civil body politic will come looking for us, and when they do, we're going to be the guys that are up here to help you out. Okay? Signing off once again, Brian.